Raccoons in a nutshell. Whereas DP, they have their ups and downs, but ultimately they came into the playoffs with 3 wins and 2 losses. And honestly, the only losses that they had against was against Genji and Rejects. So yeah, losing only to the top 2 teams in Group B. That's saying a lot. So DP versus CR, guys. I don't know about you, but I will find it very, very difficult to place my prediction points. How about you, Dan? Are you gonna play it?
Yeah, I don't know. Both of these teams are looking really, really good right now. Like we said, Crazy Raccoon, they were on an undefeated run, but unfortunately, Genji handed them their first defeat last night, and which really puts Crazy Raccoon here in the bottom, the lower bracket in the first place. As we take a look here at the picks, bans, and locks, it's going to be a little bit of a difference from what we've seen in our past best of 5 between Zero Tenacity and XO. Both teams taking away the Ultron straight away.
Yeah, we've seen how Ultron has been pretty annoying, especially with the threat from above. The rage of Ultron has been continuously dealing so much damage and annoyances into the opponent's side. Very, very well used, especially when you have someone diving the front lines and you have free reigns in the sky. But next up, then we see a ban onto Adam Warlock by Downpayment and a save onto Adam Warlock. So probably looking to repeat a double Karmic Revival with a Loki.
Maybe we'll see if that's going to be the option for them here, as Crazy Raccoon also taking away the Jeff, prevent the synergy with the Venom team up from happening. So they're just going to deny that before it even happens. Both teams also banning away the Mantis, which we saw became the difference in those matches between Zero Tenacity and XO, and it looks like both teams have witnessed how strong that Guardian of the Galaxy is. And I speak of the Guardians of the Galaxy, another one being taken away on Crazy Raccoon.
Star-Lord, right? Star-Lord getting banned out and saving the Star-Lord. That's huge, actually.
That's for
huge.
NX.
Of course. I mean, it's a very worthy ban. Like, you have the Guardians of the Galaxy in the team, but take away Peter Quill. You're not really the Guardians anymore, aren't you? But coming into this game, NX is very confident with his Star-Lord, so it makes sense that they're saving it for him in Domination game. They have access to Jeff as well, so they're prioritizing 2 of these characters, whereas for DP, they are prioritizing the revival and the heal utilities coming in. So let's see, the Phoenix and the Psylocke tandem, the double duelist, going up against the Star-Lord, and basically it's just the Star-Lord. It's like, yeah, triple strategist Star-Lord. You just need me. You just need Peter Quill.
Yeah. NX regards himself as one of, if not the best Star-Lord player in the world. Mainly getting to rank 1, he says, mainly piloting this very hero.
Well, that's huge. That's really huge.
That is huge. We'll see, though, because you also got Downpayment on the flip side. This is a team that has a lot of players from different continents, different countries, different regions. And they are banding together and look to make a name for themselves here in the playoffs. The only international team here in the Asia stage of Ignite. And now both teams converging onto the first site.
There's so many different talents right in the team. You gotta wonder how the communication is gonna be. But Bobo King repositioning himself, just trying to get out of harm's way. He knows that he should not really be playing with fire just yet. But seems like Crazy Raccoon is gonna try and have their hands, trying to unlock the points first. But Downpayment, Lumi, and Furikake is trying their best, trying to support the team from the backlines, but against a 2-1-3. How are you going to deal damage in that sense? Wow.
Big opening coming in from Crazy Raccoon. J-Mac actually is playing as the coach from Crazy Raccoon, is replacing Hyon. We'll see if Hyan will make an appearance here later in the series, but right now it's all Crazy Raccoon here in the early stages of this first map.
That's true. It's very, very scary when you see what's going on here, right? I mean, it is very, how do you put this? So far, they are putting a lot of faith onto the Star Lord of NX, and it shows because, oh, wait, what's going on? Because right now it seems like they're gonna draw that first elimination, but Downpayment seems to be retaliating so far. BRB is gonna bring back NX though, so that's gonna still be okay. But Fun is gonna be out of commission, 6 as well. Downpayment's gonna be receiving the shorter end of the exchange.
Yeah, and they're gonna take over completely again as Downpayment are split in half. And Crazy Raccoon, they're a bit of an overextension, I feel like, coming in from NX, but he did really. There's an assumption that he did know that the BRB was available, so he was like, why not go for an aggressive play here? And he gets very, very minimally punished.
That's true. I just love the shark available, right? If Jeff is definitely going to be available, but now Silence Seduction started on the side of JT3. Trying to silence everyone, but the end song coming in. Not sure who the target is actually, but NX is going to try and punish Bobo King. And it seems like 6 is going to be the first one to go down. Bobo King is nowhere to be seen, probably trying to flank the back lines, but it's Jeff who is the target. Who did he actually caught?
Oh, he caught 3!
3 of them. My God.
Oh,
my God.
My goodness. Lostro with the goated play of swallowing 3 members of Downpayment, and they send all of them into the abyss. No one able to get out as Downpayment need to find a way in, but it looks like they're just going to be forced right out as Crazy Raccoon shut out Downpayment in the first round.
They're just sitting outside of Downpayment spawn. That's insane. They were just farming them off right off their spawn. And Crazy Raccoon, so far, their firepower has been top-notch. Their utilities have been top-notch. And the utility coming from the Crazy Raccoon has definitely helped a lot as well in order to bring Starlord back. Not to mention allowing NX to set up the portal, the dimensional beacon, just to help him position even better. So that in itself is already doing a lot against Downpayment. That not even 1% being unlocked by Downpayment in that last exchange. Insane.
Downpayment just looked outclassed throughout that entire first round. NX and the rest of the Crazy Raccoon are just absolutely cooking as they look to do the same here in round number 2.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have their ups and downs, right? And it is the first map after all. We've seen this happen between XOXO and Zero to Nasty, where XOXO led with a 2-0 round win, but here Crazy Raccoon is probably trying just to minimize their mistakes and go for a fast game. So far, mission area is not unlocked yet, but they're already positioning themselves, just trying to make sure they get the optimum angle to deal as much damage as possible. But it looks like Downpayment, you're gonna go in one direction. No pun intended. Unless if you like One Direction albums, but they're going in one direction and they're gonna push in. Oh no, only JP3 is in the vicinity to defend.
We'll see though. Here comes NX with the Galactic Legend. I don't think the goal is to get any eliminations, but only just to merely zone the rest of Downpayment away, and they do so successfully as Crazy Raccoon will take early control of the site. And look at the blender though. But NX will get shut down by 6, but here comes the Jeff. As 6 does jump in the air in the nick of time, will shut down the It's Jeff combo, and Seunghoon will also fall as well.
Wow, the comeback with the Phoenix as well. That's definitely going to play a lot of impact. Right now, Crazy Raccoon definitely needs to regroup.
Oh my God, look at this. They don't have control yet. Vital, he was hiding. He was just hiding within the stairs at that point, and it took them so long to find him. Yeah. And that might be some crucial points being in favor of Crazy Raccoon as Downpayment now starting to charge up that percentage.
Yeah, probably thinks this is a version of Squid Game, you know, the hide and seek. But definitely very valiant effort, allowing time to be stalled a little bit longer. The Crazy Raccoon is already in position to come back with 4 ultimates actually. So let's see if that's going to play into impact in this next team fight. CR Vital starting things off with the beacon, giving them the bonus armor. But the Karmic Revival, Lumi, providing that support that they need, bringing back the Invisible Woman, and of course bringing back Six, bringing back everyone as a matter of fact. Bobo King and Donald will be brought back, and with the Invisible Boundary, healing everyone in the process.
Ooh, what a shot coming in from Six. This guy has been honestly the star player of Downpayment, playing the hell up, playing the Phoenix to the highest level possible, as NX with the Galactic Legend yet again is able to just fire down and laser down one. Losher will help and take out another. JT3 will also follow up as the rest of the Raccoons run rampant over the site. And now we'll retake control. Downpayment make it to 64, and Crazy Raccoon look to tie it up.
Yeah, just trying to come back, and now the team up is gonna happen. Fun on to wait. Bobo King actually transitioned to strategist. Okay, so they're going for a solo 2-1-3. Six is gonna be the only duelist here. Let's see if that's gonna work though. I'm not sure if the firepower is enough, but
right now,
yeah, it's probably enough. Adam Warlock's
yeah,
there.
probably. Yeah. But right now, the ultimate advantage is heavily in favor of Downpayment at the moment. Lostro is the only member on Crazy Raccoon that does have an ultimate that could change the tide of this fight. We'll see if that'll be the difference here, as Lostro waiting for the perfect moment, but JT3 to get sniped away by Lunmi. Downpayment, though, still have their ultimates available, but they're not going to opt to use it just yet. The Soulbound with the damage reduction is going to be enough to keep the team alive, but there's the Freedom Charge. When does Bobo King decide to use the Luna Snow ultimate? Still holding on to it, still biding his time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to use it, as the portal does come down, and that signals the dance party to begin, as Six gets in the face of the Raccoon's back line and will find the likes of Vital, as Six just trying to run away, run around, as there is the response. The Raccoon will start their own dance floor as Donald charges it up, tries to find the Luna Snow, but will settle with the front line of Crazy Raccoon.
Well, it's okay. We got the trade for trade, right? At least it will be a 4v6.
Oh my god!
No! JT3? What? But the Karmic Revivals could be a super huge factor then. Even though it seems like Crazy Raccoon retaliated, but now, with the help of the Revival bringing everyone back, they're going to continue the stronghold onto this position. So, Downpayment definitely came prepared.
Ooh. Oh, Lostro almost was able to save NX, but Six was able to find the finishing blow. This player is on an absolute tear right now, and that might allow Downpayment to reach the 99 threshold, as the Raccoons need to make their way in, and they will step foot.
Okay, and next, Death from above, trying to come and deal damage as much as possible from the skies. But Six just jumping into the action, has to be really careful though. Although the heals are being pocketed, the Bobo King is being gunned down as well. Oh, so close. They're trying to keep everyone alive, but fun, beautifully done, taking out J-Mac. They know that they don't have any bring back, they don't have a beacon to bring back the Captain America. It's going to be a 5v6 situation. No ultimates as well. Six still has the end song ready to use if he really wants to. Bobo King as well with the Fate of Both Worlds. So honestly, this is really just a fight of to the death, with number being the greatest factor. But Jeff, this is going to be huge.
That might be the big one. Is it a big one? I don't know if, I don't think he landed the finishing blow here, as everyone dumping their ultimates. Look at the health bars. When any of them hit 0, that is when the tides will turn. The Meteor not going to do a whole lot here, as everyone trying to find as much advantage as possible. Six finds the 1v1 onto NX, the star player of Crazy Raccoon. This guy on an absolute tear right now. But then again, NX comes back with a vengeance with the BRB. But then the revival from Lumi keeps this fight going for just a bit longer.
Beautifully done. And this is the problem. Sustain versus firepower. Which will prevail? And seems so far, Downpayment is doing really good with the sustain, because they are at 99 to 99. But NX takes out Fun, and everyone else falling shortly after. And it seems that Crazy Raccoon might be able to do this. Lumi?
Yeah, the blender from Lostro and the rest of Crazy Raccoons take full advantage. Lumi had a chance to bring down Payment back into the fight, but unfortunately, Crazy Raccoon were able to wipe them twice in a row, and they will take map number 1. A very close affair in that second round.
That's true. Overwhelming fire force, firepower against the sustainability and the revival of down payment. And unfortunately, Crazy Raccoons, NX, there's a reason why they saved Star-Lord. And that victory was a testament to it. Good job so far. Crazy Raccoon is up with 1 W against down payment in domination map. But down payment definitely did not make it easy at all for Crazy Raccoons to win. Like, I mean, come on. 13 final hits onto 6. Insane. NX had 11, Lastro had 10, and that was thanks to its Jeff moment. But
oh yeah,
you'll have to see it when it happens.
Yeah, 6. This is great to see from down payment. Although they did come out in a loss here in map number 1, 6 has been cooking on this Phoenix. And if this Phoenix does get taken out, he does just as well on the Hella. So if you take out one, you still got to deal with the other. And might be a question if Crazy Raccoon decide to keep both options open for 6, or do they want to pin him down with a limited hero pool. But for now, those are questions that need to be asked before we head into the second map, as down payment looking to try and clap back here in this best of 3 series, where Crazy Raccoon, they got sent down here by Genji, and they are desperately trying to get back up there.
That's true. They were heavily favored to be one of the 2 teams that attends LAN. But of course, down payment, you cannot look down at down payment as well, because the adjustments made definitely help keep them alive. But we're going to head into round 2 shortly after this break. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah, 필요할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게. 간절히 바라면 이루어지는 마법인 거야. 운명의 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 달빛이 날 비춰와. 시작해야 let's go. 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸나. 순간 신비롭게 녹아내릴 거야. 좀 더 기다려. 쓰러지지 마. 끝까지 일어나야 해. 어딜 가든지 극복해. 힘은 너에게 있는 걸. 소리 높여 노래를 불러. 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해. 작품을 쳐봐. 어둠이 떠 날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐. 우리에게 달려서 그 세계 운명. 쓰러지지 마. 끝까지 일어나야 해. 어딜 가든지 극복해. 힘은 너에게 있는 걸. 소리 높여 노래를 불러. 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해. 작품을 쳐봐. 어둠이 떠 날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐. 어지르면 꿈꿨던 너와 나 그래 그래서 네 운명에 The way up.
Crazy Raccoon opened things up here in this best of 5 series, taking the first map up against Downpayment. And now the ball being in Downpayment's court, they have the option of choosing the next map and the side they get to choose on. What do we think is the mindset for Downpayment here? You did lose out on the first map, albeit from some heroic performances coming in from 6. Now, what is the mindset coming in as they look to try to come back here in this best of 5 series?
Mindset. I like that you bring up mindset, right? First off, we're going to Central Park, so that's going to be a very interesting map to be playing on. But Crazy Raccoons, they're making do with different people from different regions, speaking different languages, playing in the same team, right? As for Downpayment, you're facing the same thing, with the exception that you probably do not trust. Maybe that's another word for it. You probably do not have enough faith. Or you probably need another duelist, right? Because if you guys notice, Bobo King's a duelist, but he was made to play strategist, and not just any strategist. It's not even an attacking strategist like a Adam Warlock or Mantis or Ultron, those kinds, right? He played Luna Snow. So just entrusting, all of a sudden, just entrusting the entire backlines to 6. And when your duelist is playing strategist, I think it kind of just says, yeah, maybe we don't really need, maybe we need you more on strategist, because on duelists, we feel like the damage is not going to matter much anyway. So maybe that's something they have to look for. If they can really fix their lineups in terms of duelist firepower, I think they would be in a much better position to go.
Yeah, that's going to be a big question mark coming into the second map. Like you mentioned, Bobo King being rotated onto the strategist is, it's weird. I don't think we've ever seen that here throughout this entire stage 2 tournament. But now going into Central Park, Downpayment looking to defend first, as we've already gone through halfway of these picks and bans, as Adam Warlock again going to be heavily prioritized on the side of Downpayment.
Yeah, and I feel like here Downpayment really needs to ban off the Mantis as well, because their very own Mantis are being banned. So probably need to ban out Mantis for the side of Crazy Raccoons. But it seems like they are gonna ban out the Loki, prioritizing banning Loki. They can save. Oh wait, saving Luna Snow. So at least we know that there won't be the Loki Adam combo, right? With the Karmic Revival combo going to happen. So right here, right now, they are not even going to have access to Jeff, no access to Loki, no access to Mantis and Ultron. I would say Crazy Raccoon has the better pick at this point, and couple that with a Venom. Yeah, Venom Jeff, that's going to be a combo that's going to be hard to deal with as well. So let's see, Downpayment here in Convergence. I can only imagine how hard, because if you depend only on 6 for the firepower, it might not be enough. You know what I mean?
It looks like they're gonna run it back the same composition, or at least similar to what they ran in map number 1, Boba King, back on the Luna Snow like we talked about, and Downpayment as well also with their final ban took away NX's Star Ward. So NX now forced to play either the Phoenix or a different hero, but we have yet to see what the setup becomes here. Downpayment on the defensive side first, as Crazy Raccoon forced on the offensive.
Wait, Iron Fist?
Oh my
Iron
God.
Fist?
There's no way.
Really? And a Crazy Raccoon and a Penny Parker as well. What? Is this for reals? No way, right?
Oh,
I mean, okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be the change. I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay, so NX does rock the Bucky
Just for
this
the armor.
time, and they move. Yeah, they move the Phoenix duties over to Vital.
Oh no,
never
not
mind.
really.
Never mind. They're just flip flopping. They're just playing. They're just playing and toying with us at this point.
That's true. They're like, yeah,
Oh,
it's
there we
okay.
go.
2-1-3.
There we go.
2-1-3.
NX is on the Phoenix. There we go.
Yep.
We got it working.
Yep. So the Battle of the Phoenix is gonna matter a lot. Wait a minute, Crazy Raccoon is just gonna have free reigns to try to unlock? Is there no one trying to stop at all? Oh, okay.
Oh my god, yeah, they already got it to a third.
Yeah.
We'll see if that'll matter in the end as Crazy Raccoon looking to push right on in. Down payment forced away, but Donald is able to find a snipe onto NX. Great right click coming in from the Magneto player of Down Payment. Will melee the down the second as the BRB does just barely bring JT3 back into the fight, but JMac gets absolutely shut down by 6 as the rest of Down Payment forcing the Raccoons away as they look to reset and try again.
Try again is the name of the game, right? Because they are at the defending side, they can definitely try again. For Crazy Raccoons, of course, their spawn is so much closer. They can definitely come back and change characters and adapt if they need to. First Down Payment, if they just lose one team fight, they probably need to rotate to a Doctor Strange. But again, allowing the progress to happen onto the site, just trying to break the attention of Down Payment. But Donald, very aggressive descent into the lineups, into the ranks of Crazy Raccoons. Mind you though, Lastro does have an ultimate ready to use. Let's see if that's going to be the difference maker that they need.
Ooh, JMac is just getting absolutely destroyed. So much damage onto him, and you sometimes wonder if it's going to be enough damage to finish him off. But then again, we've got a dump of ultimates coming in as Down Payment have a lot of resources to work with. We'll look at NX up in the high ground, just putting down the hurt, putting down the long range snipes. Is able to pick up a double, but the Karmic Revival is going to bring everyone straight back into the fight as Donald will find the meteor right onto Lastro. Gloomy fell off the map, it looked like. I'm not sure if that was intended or not. We'll see about that as the rest of Down Payment look to pick up the pieces here and will deny Crazy Raccoon from any sort of entry onto the site.
Wow. Yeah, I also saw like the Adam Warlock just like went down, right? Probably a misplay. But whatever it is, they only have 1 minute and 20 seconds to defend. Crazy Raccoons still fails to break through the lines of Down Payment, but the Feast of the Abyss is going to start things off. Oh no! My god! The disarm! The disruption onto JMac just now. That was huge. And now they're going to fight this game 5v6, but JMac, obviously with the Venom's going to come back with a diving strike. NX
oh my god. NX able to find an advantage, able to find an opening to get into the back line that is of Down Payment, uses the melees, uses the animation cancels, and is just able to destroy and torch up Down Payment, and that's going to be the first point. It's finally secured.
I know. Huge 4 eliminations. Oh no, NX jumped down and instantly got caught. Very unfortunate play right there.
Hey, at least you got the first point, and the respawn zone is like right there, so not the end of the world here.
True. But the Jeff tried to be very annoying at the back lines. Oh my god. Oh my god. Getting 6 from the back lines. Furikake's gonna fall shortly after Lumi as well. Fun's gonna fall. Everyone's gonna fall right here, right now. Oh, damn. This is looking huge for CR to push forward.
And look at the positioning from NX. JMac also climbing up the wall here. Just playing zone as the rest of Down Payment are going to elect to move towards the left side to try again for another defense. Lastro is an absolute menace right now, but look on your mini-map. There is a wild NX going into the behind of Down Payment, who are using all their ultimates. But look at this, Bobo King and Furikakai. They both use their strategist ultimates at the same time. This is going to be costly. This is so bad on the side of Down Payment. They could get punished easily as Crazy Raccoon as long as they don't layer their ultimates like Down Payment did. They may be able to easily come out on top. But that's only the first part here. But can Crazy Raccoon finish and punish what Down Payment have just done?
Oh my god, Lastro so close to being eliminated and finally gonna go down. The land shark definitely very annoying to face. Six gonna handle that, but now just trying to push Crazy Raccoons away more towards the back lines right here. So Downpayment still holding pretty strong, but only 1 minute to do so as well. Crazy Raccoons, 1 minute on the clock. They gotta do it, and they're gonna do it fast.
Have to do it swiftly. They have to end it here. 1 minute left on the clock as NX comes in with the Endsong Inferno. Will take out Lumi, but Lumi does have the cocoon to bring himself back into safety. But where will he do it? Where will he respawn as he also does have the Karmic Revival as Six is landing the shots, important shots as Downpayment stay alive here as 20 seconds left here on the clock. Six will find another from the likes of NX as Crazy Raccoon may have to resort to a portal if they want to join back into this fight.
Yeah, I think they need to, but honestly, Downpayment would have the advantage because Lumi's Karmic Revival is ready to be used, right? So, but okay, coming in, the Fate of Both World coming in, Lastro as well with the Yum Yums. Let's see if that's gonna play a huge factor. All ultimates are gonna be used. The dunk.
Oh, they got him.
Lastro as well. That's gonna be 5v6. And that's going to be 4v6 actually. 2 of the members, 3 members of Crazy Raccoon going to go down. And Downpayment, oh, they're not going to give up without a fight. J-Mac coming in the portal. He's going to try and hold on to the ground a bit longer. NX just trying to fight tooth and nail for the Karmic Revival, like what I mentioned.
Oh my god, the kick!
Did not touch!
The kick!
He got kicked
From
out
the Emma Frost denies Vital from being able to stay on the point, and that's all that's all she wrote for Crazy Raccoon's push. What a play coming in from Fun to deny any sort of stagger, any sort of push.
Yeah, Violence was like, I got this.
This is gonna be it's gonna be a tough defense for Crazy Raccoon. They have to play to near perfection here if they want to secure a second map for themselves. Downpayment though, showing signs of life. We've seen them absolutely cook in map 1, and here they are looking to do just that.
Yeah, it's not easy to defend as well, right? But Downpayment has done an amazing job in defending. It's just very unfortunate because Vitals was expected. He was expecting, and his team was expecting him to stay on the point just to hold on to it a little bit longer. But that kick, like what you mentioned, the heads-up play by Fun just kicking him out of the point, that was super high tier, right? And that did stop Crazy Raccoons in their tracks. So now let's see if Crazy Raccoons will be able to hold on to the point in response.
Downpayment. All they have to do is secure the zone and then make it about halfway.
Let's see.
It's very doable, but can they do it?
I mean, so far, Bobo King on the strategy is paying off, I guess. The heals are definitely sustaining Downpayment into playing, but right now, Crazy Raccoons is the one on the defense, but it doesn't really feel like defense because they are fighting back. They're trying to outdamage them as well. Look at how close the battle is. JT3, oh no! He's gonna be the first down.
Oh my god!
What was that?
NX goes in with the quick assassination and then jumps away to safety, but Luby is quick to trade. As Crazy Raccoon, they are on the defensive side, so if you do go down, it's going to take you a lot longer to join back into the fight, and that might be the fate of everyone here on Crazy Raccoon as JT3 going to get stunned up and taken away. J-Mac was dangerously low, but is able to heal back up and join the fight, but now NX is soon to join the fight. Lastro as well has the Itch Jeff with the Ensemble Inferno as well, but they're able to track down the Land Shark before any catastrophic results happen as the portal from JT3 will force a rejoin, a re-engage of the fight, but NX shut down yet again. But the BRB does come, bring him back.
Fortunately, right? That's the plan that they have, but doesn't really matter though because now Six and Song.
Oh, Sugun's gone.
Oh no, NX is gonna go down for the second time. The sustain by Downpayment is just really good. And they are pushing through. I mean, there's still 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and they're already pushing Crazy Raccoon's back. Vital's gonna employ the ultimate with the beacon, but I'm not sure if that's gonna matter a lot. Captain America, oh sorry, the Doctor Strange is gonna be the first to fall, and I doubt that they can hold on much longer with 4v6.
Oh my gosh! Wait! J-Mac is being an absolute nuisance right now. He's buying so much time, but I don't think it's going to be enough unless he's able to keep it jumping, keep bouncing his way. Oh my god, he is still going as everyone on Crazy Raccoon are trying to force their way in despite being pushed away, despite being shoved, are looking to end the things, but a great right click coming in from Gloomy as NX picks up a double. Lostro gonna come back with the BRB, but everyone on Crazy Raccoon just slaughtering down payment.
JT3 finally on the Angela, getting a triple elims. That was what they needed. That was what they really need. NX finally getting a third piece as well. That's super impactful because now
hold. Oh my god,
they do.
That's insane.
They did 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock as well. Lastro just trying to provide the intel. They know that the land shark can move really fast, and he's trying to assassinate them from the back lines. Look at that, Dan. The pesky shark
I thought backline Jeff was dead after they reworked him, but you know, Lastro is telling me otherwise. He's just able to pepper down the damage. Here comes the engage coming in from down payment. They were just barely able to secure the site, but it looks like they're gonna try to do their best to keep that momentum, try to bring that right back into their favor as Crazy Raccoon trying to just hold off what is the offensive of down payment. NX melees down his fellow doppelganger of 6, and the rest of down payment now down a member, now down to an equal trade is Donald coming in, but can they find the land shark in time?
Oh my
answer will be
god.
yes. Fun. He's able to track him down just barely. NX pops the Ensong Inferno, but is not going to find a whole lot as Fun chunks down this fellow Phoenix. But this pesky little Phoenix is being an absolute nuisance as Crazy Raccoon, can they barely defend yet again? Look how close down payment are to get secured that first point, but J-Mac and Lumi are going to try and force their team into a winning scenario, but it looks like down payment are looking to stay in this fight for just a bit longer. 6 on the desperation portal. Donald and Bobo finally breaking through the defense of Crazy Raccoon, it seems, as everyone falls, and down payment finally will be able to secure that first point. Oh my god, it cannot get any closer than that.
Yeah, I mean, the Karmic Revival has played such a huge role as well, right? It's just insane how that revive just allows a second chance for the whole team to fight back against Crazy Raccoon. Whereas Crazy Raccoons honestly only had a beacon to bring one member back, and it's mostly used to bring NX back. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough because Karmic Revival versus one revive, yeah, you know what? They'll gladly take the death if he's coming back and coming back with a revenge counter. All right,
Now
bring in.
here's the Silent Seduction is going to buy a bit of time. Here comes the Phoenix diving on in, but NX isn't going to quite find a whole lot. JT3 gets taken away, but is able to respawn, but 6 takes away 2 members of Crazy Raccoon's back line as they look to keep the push going, but can down payment secure the map. They are getting closer and closer as the time does go down to 1 minute, but Crazy Raccoon are looking to secure another team fight win and will buy themselves a little more time. 1 minute left. Can down payment make the push happen?
Beautifully done as well. 50 seconds left. 60 seconds left on the clock, and Karmic Revival has been employed by down payment. Let's see if Crazy Raccoons will be able to hold this off for the next 60 seconds, because if they fail to do so, down payment's going to get that W for themselves. Freedom Charge going to be employed. Lastro also has his Jeff Yum Yum time if he wants to use it at any point just to disrupt the down payment team that is holding on to the point. Oh, he's going to use it right now. How many is the question?
How many is indeed the question, as Donald pops the Meteor M to just try to shut down the Land Shark, and will do so successfully. Down payment now with a man advantage as JT3 uses the Silent Seduction in tandem with NX's feet and Song Inferno. But Gloomy, did he have the respawn? No, he doesn't. Switches over to Strange to provide the desperation portal as everyone on Down Payment just put the pedal to the metal. And Down Payment will equal things out here by taking the second map.
Beautifully done as well. Rescom is so strong. Not to mention 6 as well on the Phoenix, just abusing that Phoenix tech. Is not only getting max value onto the damage department, and it just shows, right? The Rescom just keep bringing people back, and it's really hard because here there's a clear sign. 2-1-3. NX is the one, yes, no doubt, the superstar of the team. 19 final hits, no doubt. But when you're dealing with a team that not only comes from 6, but also from the Adam Warlock and also from everyone else, Donald especially. Like, it's hard. It's hard for you to fight against a team that is not only the source of damage, the source of elimination, not only comes from 6, but also from another teammate, Donald. So in this situation, it feels like they are depending a little bit too much onto just having NX secure the eliminations, but at the same time, it almost feels like they are underestimating the res strategy. The revive, it mattered so much to them. Revive.
Yeah, and that's exactly why Down Payment were prioritizing the Adam Warlock during the draft, banning it away from Crazy Raccoon and taking it for themselves. And look what it's done for them here as Down Payment secure the second map here. Now the series does equalize to a 1-1 scenario, effectively now a best of 3. How does Crazy Raccoon adjust from here is the big question, because we had questions on the side of Down Payment in terms of their mentality coming into map number 2, and it looks like they have not missed a beat here. But can they keep that momentum going? We'll figure that out here as we head into game 3 after a quick break.
누워진 밤하늘을 가로질러 Oh yeah, oh yeah 필요할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게 간절히 바라면 이루어지는 마법인 거야 운명의 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작해야 let's go 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸나 순간 신비롭게 녹아내릴 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 마 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 자충을 쳐봐 어둠이 떠 날배까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 그 세계 운명 어둠이 떠 날배까지 세계 운명 오랜 시간 간직해온 열망 까만 밤의 빛처럼 빛나 네 눈앞에 바로 왔던 나 탑을 딱 봐도 superstar 딱 보면 모두 널 지킬 나란 걸 더 지켜볼수록 점점 빠져들어 카리스마 넘쳐 흘러 oh yeah 운명의 소리 들려 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 달빛이 날 비춰와 시작이야 let's go 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸나 순간 신비롭게 녹아내릴 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 마 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 Taking off coming down to go 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 한도 믿어 내일까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 이 세계 운명 눈이 부신 모든 순간들 지켜내야 해 내게 좋아지려면 꿈꿨던 너와 나 그래 그래서 네 운명에
Okay, welcome back to day number 3 of the playoffs. We're currently at CR versus DP, Down Payment versus Crazy Raccoons. That's Dan, I'm Nello. We'll be commentating this game for you guys, and we are heading to Midtown this time. So Dan, wow, 1-1 so far. So is it safe to say DP might put CR on a run for their money to move forward?
Indeed. Yeah, the down payment has been paid in a sense, as down payment looking to make a statement here in this series up against Crazy Raccoon, which, like we said, were undefeated before coming into playoffs, but now, after being tested by Gen G, are looking to be tested again here, as a Crazy Raccoon now have the option to pick the next map, and we will be heading to Midtown.
Let's see. Midtown is definitely one of those favorite maps of mine. You can see a lot of plays going on, especially since we've seen Crazy Raccoon before defending against a Penny Parker triple Vanguard strategy right from the defense point. Like, just put it in between the two spawn areas and basically just cover that
There we
ground.
go.
Super annoying. But seems like they are going to continue. Oh, wait. Crazy Raccoon's the one that's going to ban off the rescom onto the side of Down Payment. Smart
Finally.
move.
Yeah, very smart move. It proved to be so annoying during that second map. They were able to handle it well in map 1, but that was a domination map. Now we were talking about a convergence map, and Lumi just came in time and time again with these clutch karmic revivals. Crazy Raccoon, they want to deny it from the side of Down Payment, and they will take it for themselves.
Yeah. I mean, you lose Adam Warlock. Hey, at least pick up the Mantis, right? You do not want to lose your vital characters so fast in the game. But hey, another smart ban coming in from Down Payment. Doctor Strange is definitely going to be very vital into coming back to the team fights, especially since you are going to require Doctor Strange a lot in order to come back to the convoy via portal as fast as possible. So taking that out of the equation might put Crazy Raccoons in a little bit of a pinch. But I mean, unless they are really confident with their Adam play. Oh, okay. So a mirror ban onto Doctor Strange as well. So Crazy Raccoon's gonna rely wholly on the res com in order to bring everyone back, and might not even bother with the portal at all. Whereas Down Payment, no access to Adam.
Yep, no access to Adam indeed. As Down Payment looking to choose their final ban. Crazy Raccoon did save the Mantis, and the final ban will in fact be the Emma Frost, a very strong pick here, especially on Midtown, where there's a lot of lanes where a good silent seduction could really control where you can stand on the site.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of control coming here as well. Oh wait, are we gonna see a Thor in the game? No, not
There's
really,
no
right?
way.
No way, no way.
No way, no
But
way.
one thing's for sure, they're gonna abuse that Phoenix tech for sure. And that's what we want to see, right? That's what we want to see. Crazy Raccoons will be on the side of the attackers. Down Payment will be the ones defending first. So, seems like they're not going to go with the triple, unfortunately. Probably thinks that a 2-1-3 is going to work best for them. And rightfully so. But mind you, though, if they lose even one team fight, they are not going to have a Doctor Strange to come back to the point via portal.
Yeah,
That's
both
off the
sides
tables.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, both sides literally don't have access to the Doctor Strange.
Yeah, smart move. Like, put it all on the table, right? No access.
Yep.
We're gonna fight it here. If we lose, we lose. Whoever loses, yeah, the point's gonna be go to the victors. But hey, one side for Crazy Raccoon, at least they have the Adam Warlock for later use.
We will see as Down Payment looks to be on the defensive side first. They're gonna just take to the skies here, play around the high ground, while Crazy Raccoon looking to make a push happen. Next, playing on the Phoenix, is gonna look for a pick onto 6. Thanks to the extra burst damage coming in from Vital, both of them are gonna team up together to kind of find the opening pick. As NX using a lot of movement tech here, putting on the flight mid-air, turning it off as soon as he starts flying up. That is some crazy mechanics coming in from the star player of Crazy Raccoon.
I'm glad they brought back Ripasuko, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, J-Max amazing and all, but I think he definitely should be on that coaching role just to help CR a bit more. Ripasuko right now with the Groot is definitely building more momentum, blocking off exits, planting walls at different positions just to give him that extra damage when needed.
Sliding on the side of the roof, and he goes undetected, is able to find one, but the dive doesn't quite find anyone. As Lostro will find the correct Loki clone, and Donald trying to melee down the next, and he will do so successfully as the Soul Resurgence from Lostro will keep Crazy Raccoon alive for just a little bit as Donald stays onto the site, uses the Meteor with the Song Inferno, but it's not enough damage. There's the Strangling Prison as well. 6 going in, putting down the melee as JT3 still able to find the Meteor just in time, but is he able to find the dive onto someone? No, he's not going to be able to. But Vital does have the res. Soonhoon also with the fate of both worlds, but Lumi is able to respond with the God of Mischief of himself. As everyone just dogpiling onto the site. It's a dance party here in Midtown as both teams looking to take any sort of advantage they can as Lostro finds that man advantage, takes out Bobo King, and next diving in, but is not going to find any value. Vital will bring Asko back right into the fray as Donald looks to be the cornerstone here as the Strangling Prison will find another mark as Fun getting dangerously low is able to find a pick, but Lostro has the Soul Resurgence back up and alive and going as this point still not in favor of Crazy Raccoon. Down Payment needs a whole other minute to defend from this site.
Yeah, Crazy Raccoons is definitely having a little bit of problem defending, pushing through the defenses of Down Payment, right? And it shows. Using ultimates after ultimates just to push forward. I mean, they're so close to pushing it, but right now, Down Payment is holding on so strong. Just pushing Crazy Raccoons back a little bit more. Look at Fun. Look at Fun isolating everyone with the walls. It has a Strangling Prison!
Oh my god, the prison is good, but is the dive worth it? Yes, it will. It'll take out Vital. No cocoon available, but the counter Strangling Prison will tag many members of Down Payment, but they're not going to go down. Great timing.
Oh my god, 20 seconds left on the clock. They're gonna make this next play count because right now they are, if they lose one more game, that's gonna be hard. Lastro with the Soul Convergence gonna give that bonus armor and heal. But Donald, oh my god, almost taking out NX in the process, but he'll live. He'll be pulled up to full health. And this is where things get very interesting. That's gonna be the first pick. Lumi gone. Oh, Fun's gone. Bobo King's gone. And this looks like a point unlocked for Team Crazy Raccoons.
Yep. It's a bit labored. They were able to get it done in the end. Crazy Raccoon were able to find the first point off the heroics of NX with a quick shot into a dive. The End Song Inferno taking out more members of Down Payment, and that just started the domino effect, and it goes all in favor of the Raccoons as they look to keep on pushing here.
Yeah, you gotta play this smart because don't forget they don't have Doctor Strange Portal. That's gonna be a huge That's going to be a huge factor coming into this game of Convoy, just pushing Convoy. But look at NX continuously just dropping down, using the Phoenix tech, getting as much damage as possible. And right now, 6 is going to respond as well. The revive is going to happen. CR Vital going to bring back everyone from the Abyss. And that's exactly why they wanted to keep the Adam Warlock for themselves.
Okay, big strangling prison, but is anyone able to get bursted in time? It's going to be 6. Going to go down here as the Ensong Inferno going to find even more as Gloomy is going to get taken out as well. As the Raccoons go rampant yet again here as they look to push on forward to the second point.
Yeah, Crazy Raccoons is doing good so far right now. They know exactly what to do at this point. They know that with Rupasuko on the front lines, with the walls, that's going to help. So even if Fun steals off the exit, he'll be thinking, hey, we can steal off exits too. So we can counterplay your isolation with our very own isolation as well. And not to mention, it's just a matter of time before they have to change. As a matter of fact, Fun's going to change into Captain America now, realizing that the back lines has to be dealt with ASAP. But
that's exactly what they're going to do. Here comes the dive with the Meteor in tandem. But they're not going to quite land the mark with that combo for the time being. Donald and 6, both ultimates being burned here as Crazy Raccoon are looking to find a way to break through the defense. Keep your eyes on Asuko. He has the Strangling Prison online and ready to go, and there are no counter plays as the Strangling Prison is used. But it looks like everyone on down payment were able to weather the vines that came out of Rip Asuko as NX comes down with the Ensong Inferno, but it doesn't find any sort of value. Here comes the Freedom Charge from Fun as Furukakai also has their own ultimate as well, and it's going to be another dance party, but this time on the second point.
Yeah, again, fighting for the point at this crucial moment. Overtime once again, but don't forget, Soul Resurgence is available and going to be used to just keep everyone alive. Lumi has the God of Mischief to copy as well if he needs to, but the end song 6, let's see if you'll be able to end anyone at all. But my god, they are just rotating their ultimates one after the other, but no one's going down. As a matter of fact, 6 is going to be the one going down instead. But the Carbon Revival by Vital is going to happen right on top of the spawn. Everyone's going to come back. Seunghoon's going to come back. Not to mention NX still has his end song as well. Oh, it's not going to find anyone, but seems like they're going to get an exchange onto Downpayment. And this is the strategy that Downpayment used. But Crazy Raccoon is having Downpayment have a taste of their own medicine.
Yep, great push coming in from Crazy Raccoon. The Adam Warlock doing wonders here. Begs the question if it's now worth committing the ban for this Adam Warlock, who has been an absolute nuisance in terms of these fights.
It is. It's just so hard, right? Because they got a taste of it before in game number 2. And now Crazy Raccoon's like, yeah, we're going to use it for ourselves now. So NX right now, he's just going on a rampage as well. Vitals as well. Look at how fast they're pushing. Furikake going down. Donald's going down. The firepower is finally starting to make sense for Crazy Raccoons, because previously I said, hey, only NX is doing the job with the firepower damage on the front lines, right? But now everyone from Crazy Raccoons, well, at least Vitals is joining in as well. JT3 is joining in as well, with Pasuko, and Lastro is joining in as well. So that's going to matter a lot. But fun,
okay.
Oh my god.
Big burst onto Asuko as the Soul Resurgence, not quite saving Asuko in the nick of time. Everyone on Crazy Raccoon backing away for the time being, but look at the time, it's running short. They need to get their foot onto the site. Here we go, JT3! Gets the Meteor in the nick of time, denies Furukakai off the Fate of Both Worlds, and that forces Gloomy to use the God of Mischief as everyone on Downpayment is using their ultimates to try to get themselves back into the fight. Everyone respawning though, thanks to Vital with the Karmic Revival as JT3 and Vital take down 2. There is no response from Downpayment as they look to keep on pushing forward. Keep in mind, it's overtime, so these timers, these respawn timers are going to be so much longer.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you know, the undead zombie. Bring back the undead with the karmic revival. Even without Loki, they're still able to make it happen. This is why when you ban out the portal plays, res comp becomes so much more important. And with that, Crazy Raccoon's gonna get that 3-point push. My god, then the res comp. Imagine how broken it was when there was the revivals, the Guardian of the Galaxy revivals, and now being taken away. Even a solo karmic revival is also very, very impactful in a game like this. Right.
Here we go. Down payment now on the offense, where Crazy Raccoon needs to defend. But can down payment force an overtime scenario here? That is going to be the big question mark coming into this second round in this map in number 3.
Exactly. I mean, gotta have fun, you know? Gotta have fun, play some characters that you love, comfortable with. And yeah, I hope we get to see some Punisher in the beach suit. That'd be really fun to watch.
Yeah, we saw Xe run it a little bit in our past matchup. I'm sure here will be no different, as Crazy Raccoon looking to set up here. And X actually playing the Magneto this time around. The last, if I remember correctly, whenever Crazy Raccoon ran for a triple composition, NX would usually run the Groot.
Well, here he's running Magneto.
Yeah, he's going to be on the Magneto instead. JT3 hiding in a corner, try to find a key kidnap. Will he land the mark? He's still waiting, biding his time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike.
Yeah.
He looks for an opportunity right now as Asuko does get chunked out. Forced to use the grapple to reposition to safety, but he deems that the time to go back in is now as JT3 looks for a skewer, but can't quite land the mark.
Well, can't, but still trying to do it though. But so far, so good. No one's going down just yet. Oh, trying to go for the kidnap is JT3, but gotta watch out. A little bit more health. And he's gonna go down. Unfortunately, he will be saved by the low key. But so far, down payment with the firepower is coming in with the Punisher, with the Storm. And this might be pretty hard for Crazy Raccoon to sustain.
Oh, big burst.
Yeah, very hard to sustain.
Yeah, very hard to sustain, but Vital provides the sustain on Crazy Raccoon with the revival coming in clutch here. Asuko gets burst down, but it also will come back. 6 does have the final judgment available. When will he pop it? That Q button looking really good right now, and he leaves as the time is now. NX now with the meteor will shut down Furikakai off the fate of both worlds. And that's a huge advantage coming in for Crazy Raccoon. At least in this fight, the Cosmic Yard going to be used to try to deny the Omega Hurricane that is coming out of Bobo King. Fun also trying to seduce the rest of Crazy Raccoon. And it looks like he will be the tipping point here as everyone on Crazy Raccoon fall. But Vital is able to find the trade, but 6 able to find Soonhoon as a response, and down payment looking to break on through the defense of Raccoon. No Strange available on both sides means that Crazy Raccoon need to walk the long way back into this fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard, right? Especially in this composition where, yeah, sure, you can depend on the 3 Vanguards just constantly. The plan is just to not die, right? Just to not get eliminated, but how hard can you defend, especially since the firepower coming from down payment is just too much to handle. Bobo King 6, that's already an overwhelming firepower in the front, and now you don't have NX on the duelist. You don't have him playing his signature carry character.
Oi! Oi!
Double.
Three shots coming in from Vital with a right click into the left click. JT3 now cleaning things up here with a third. Vital going absolutely ham here, making a quad for the Adam Warlock.
Wow.
As down payment look to regroup yet again. 1 minute left on the clock. Can they break through, or do Crazy Raccoon make it to match point first?
They're pushing back because of Crazy Raccoon being on top of the convoy slowly reversing. Yeah, you're not thinking, your brain's not tricking you, it really is moving backwards. But right now, oh my god, Lumi gonna be kidnapped a little
We
bit.
got the swap.
Yeah, fortunately.
Oh my god, so many ultimates being used! And X, oh my god, from out of nowhere, rises to the occasion and picks up a triple. 2 with a meteor, 1 with a right click. Asuko follows up with another. 30 seconds left on the timer now as Crazy Raccoon look to complete the defense as Down Payment only have 3 ultimates to work with. Crazy Raccoon also have 3 of their own, but it's slightly, the ultimate timing is in favor of Down Payment, but ever so slightly. It's still a very, very even fight coming into the final time here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of a possibility of how they could hold this, and this really comes down to the Karmic Revival right here, and Angela as well, just smashing left and right. This is definitely the crucial moment. Down Payment, I don't think they can survive this. Only 3 people left on the side of Down Payment. That's 6. Fun's gonna go down. 6 is gonna go down. Donna's gonna go down. And it seems that Crazy Raccoon will be able to hold off Down Payment right here.
My, what a hold from the Raccoons. And X with the heroic meteor. It looked as if Down Payment looked to come back into the fight, but NX somehow, some way, was able to time the meteor perfectly, get enough damage charge to just dunk on 2 members of Down Payment, one of them having a key ultimate being used as well. NX, Duelist or Vanguard, he can do it all.
He can do it all for sure. My god. That was definitely, but it's really crucial to recognize as well, the moment when the comeback came was when they finally swapped JT3 and put him on the Angela. And Ripasuko on the Venom was very, very disruptive. Even if he did not get the final hits, he was constantly diving and breaking formations and just staggering the lineup formation of Down Payment. And you know that Down Payment, when they group up with the convoy, makes it even easier to aim, right? So this is very unfortunate, but finally they went back and gave Bobo King his duelist role. But at the end of the day, was it enough at that point? Because it's really hard. It's really hard for you to attack when you have the triple vanguards that are playing, that are just like NX. Yeah, he's the how do you put this? He's playing Magneto, but in a way where he's also playing as a damage dealer. You know what I mean? Like he's playing like he's a duelist. It felt like that, right? Because and the dunks were like, yeah, I just want the kills. I just want the kills, right? I just want the elims, and it shows, right? So ultimately, I felt like he can feel, he can play flex, and that's also a strong sign of Crazy Raccoons in this, making the triple work as well. The Loki and the Adam Warlock. Ultimately, yeah, you can battle all you want, but because this is a game where you capture objectives, you don't really care if you eliminate as much as possible. You just want to grab onto the point. So I think that was the strategy that allowed them to sustain. But after all has been said and done, we're going to round number 4. So catch you guys after the break.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. 필요할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게. 간절히 바라면 이루어지는 마법인 거야. 운명의 소리 들려. 여기서 저기서 날 찾으면 달빛이 날 비춰와. 시작해야 let's go. 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸는 순간 신비롭게 녹아내릴 거야. 좀 더 기다려. 쓰러지지 마 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 작은 걱정 따윈 던지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠이 떠 날 때까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달렸어 시작이야 let's go 어둡고 흘러는 우주 따뜻한 눈으로 감싸나 순간 신비롭게 녹아내릴 거야 좀 더 기다려 I'll be there 쓰러지지 마 끝까지 일어나야 해 어딜 가든지 극복해 힘은 너에게 있는 걸 소리 높여 노래를 불러 Take a look on the window 지고 최선을 다해 작품을 쳐봐 어둠 있다 내일까지 아름다운 꿈을 밝혀봐 우리에게 달려서 세게 운명 눈이 부신 모든 순간들 지켜내야 해 내가 좋아지려면 꿈꿨던 너와 나 그래들어서 내 운명에
Crazy Raccoons putting themselves in a match point scenario here in the lower bracket. Winner moves on to face XOXO1. The loser will unfortunately be packing their bags and exiting here from Ignite Stage 2. And now Down Payment, they have the map pick, but Crazy Raccoon have the map advantage here as Down Payment looking to choose to go to the symbiotic surface.
Yeah, this was the map where a lot of the teams were having problems, right? So, especially like in XOXO's game just now, where it was so close. Yeah, this might look really hard, but hey, you know what? I mean, they figured out their formula. They probably would be able to play the way that they intended to, as long as they have NX and a secondary support farming up the elims. I think that could definitely help them in the long run as well. This feels like a proper lineup for Crazy Raccoons finally. Of course, Hayan's not available, but CR Vital is so far filling that role pretty well.
Yeah, Hyan is usually the duelist player on Crazy Raccoon, but Vital, obviously, like you said, is showing that he is still a decent asset of Crazy Raccoon, piloting the Adam Warlock, going absolutely crazy. I believe he got a quad at one point, and look at the adjustment coming in from both teams. No more Adam Warlock in this one.
No more rest comps. Even better, just ban out the Doctor Strange. Both sides ban out Doctor Strange. No rest comps, no rest. Just depend on your Rocket Raccoon and Ultron, or oh yeah, that's pretty much who you can depend on, the Rocket Raccoon, right?
Yeah, but what happens here though is with both teams banning away the Adam Warlock, Crazy Down Payment will deny the Mantis and keep it for themselves. But look on the other side, Crazy Raccoon, they get the Ultron for NX. This is a composition that Crazy Raccoon love to run, love to pilot. It's gonna be that Ultron Torch team composition, and Crazy Raccoon really like to prioritize that composition. It was a very strong one back in like Season 3, back in Stage 1. But here in Stage 2, this is probably the most comfortable composition that Crazy Raccoon want to run, and it's what better way to do it here on the symbiotic surface.
That's true. I mean, they can run it, but Down Payment does have dips onto the Jeff that can definitely disrupt Crazy Raccoon's team on the ground as well. But hey, at least the Torch and the Ultron will be safe from the Jeff, right? So that's one thing that we can pay attention to. But it looks like this time might not even be the Torch, then the save onto the Star-Lord.
Yeah, just there's a world where that's just going to be used just in case they want to switch things up a little bit, try to change their approach to any sort of adjustments that Down Payment look to go for. And with that extra safety net, I think that's what Crazy Raccoon are looking for here. Unless this is the approach that they go for. They put Vital on the Ultron instead and leave NX to pilot that Star-Lord. And I think that's what Crazy Raccoon are going for. Instead of doing the Ultron Torch, they're just going to do the Ultron Star-Lord. Obviously, when you remember in past matches as well, Hyon is usually the one running the Human Torch and NX on the Ultron. But without Hyon, Crazy Raccoon just have to approach this just a little bit differently.
That's true. And most of the time they're gonna run 2-1-3 because, I mean, Vital is playing strategist, so that's pretty much it. But now he'll be on the Ultron, so that's gonna be that secondary damage dealing strategist. Yeah, so that can definitely still work out for Crazy Raccoons. They are on the attacking side, so they're gonna make sure that they attack the full points, just so that when it comes to defense, Downpayment is gonna be pressurized. But they do have a Jeff to alleviate some of the stress. Like anything goes south, swallow 2 or 3 of them and just spit them out. So we'll see if that happens. But right now, we're working on the Mantis as well. Seems like 6 is going to continue to be on the Phoenix. The portal, GT3 is trying to get the high grounds. That's super smart. You want to fight from the high grounds and unlock the points as we speak.
Yep, Downpayment looking to scramble their positioning. They saw NX and just kind of tunneled on him a little bit, but NX was all but a distraction as everyone on Crazy Raccoon looking to get some points onto the site. Osco opens things up with a frag onto Fun as Crazy Raccoon just forcing Downpayment away. Look at this. They lose one member and they look to quickly group up and reposition. But is it going to cost them in the end as Crazy Raccoon looking to seize full control of the site within the first minute as the portal does come in? On the side of Fun to just try to reposition back into the fight, but NX is being an absolute menace. Here comes Vital, close quarter combat as they all look to rip apart what is left of Downpayment.
Everyone's going down inside of Downpayment, and that's thanks to the firepower by Vitals and NX as well. So Star-Lord and the Ultron can be dealing a lot of damage and dishing them in this situation. Downpayment couldn't really respond though. Unlocking it with 5 minutes to spare, they are looking to push that first point. Actually, halfway of the halfway point. So Downpayment has to be really careful though, because this lineup that they have now does not really say, yeah, we can hold this line.
Oh, here we go. NX pulling the trigger right now. There is no response available on the side of Downpayment. Bobo King did have the Soul Resurgence. Kurikai did have the Fatal Furls, but they just deemed that it was over. It was cooked at that point. And Downpayment looked to regroup yet again, maybe just in time to try and deny Crazy Raccoon from a second point.
I mean, JT3 right now, he has the Agamotto. Oh no! Getting caught off guard by Fun. Captain America just bashing through the strategist. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but 3 ultimates happening unleashed by Downpayment. Vital's going to go down as well. Lastro with the soul. Sorry, the Eternal Bond. Agamotto, not sure if that's the matter of lot, but Donald! The dunk into the sky onto NX. What a dunk by Donald!
What a snipe indeed. Lands the shot, and that signals the domino effect of Downpayment members taking over here. Now Crazy Raccoon looking to regroup this time around. They have time, and they have the portal up and running yet again. And look at this move. They will just dive right onto the point. I don't think anyone on Downpayment are going to expect this, but they will react in time and will prevent the point from moving until someone gets forced off as the invisible boundary and so many more zones being used here. It's 6 getting dangerously low, but is able to get supported up by his fellow strategists.
Oh my god!
NX tracks down the Ensong Inferno, prevents any sort of explosion of frags in favor of Downpayment as NX comes in with the Galactic Legend. But look at the ulti meters. No one is able to respond. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide as NX with the quad wipes
Beautifully
Downpayment clean.
the real Star Lord right there, Dan. The real Peter Quill.
Lord of
Coming-
all Star Lords.
Exactly. The Lord of Star Lords. Couldn't put it any better right there. But the danger has not been alleviated yet because they are very close towards the base of Downpayment. The spawn here will allow Downpayment to come back and defend as fast as possible. Whereas if this Raccoon loses even one, they don't have the rest factor, and they gotta travel a little bit of distance to come back.
Yep, here we go. JT3 opening things up with a frag onto Bobo King. Hit of both worlds. Will buy a bit of time, maybe even force a response out of Crazy Raccoon. Crazy Raccoon, though, they do have the Eternal Bond, but NX gets lasered down by Donald. As Vital now using the Rage of Ultron, but the Eye of Agamotto does land onto Lumi, but Lumi is in the safe hands of his own invisible boundary. As Vital will find another laser, but Six finds an angle onto Vital, will take full advantage of it. As he almost takes out NX as well, but who does in fact flip himself over to safety.
Wow. It seems like they cannot find any answer for the advances of Crazy Raccoon. This is insane. They've been running through Downpayment in this map, and look at how close they are towards the very end. And it looks like this time, they're gonna run a Raccoon as well with Bobo King. Goddess of Death. Let's see if this is gonna matter a lot here. But the Galactic Legends in response. Both Star-Lords.
Yep.
Is it gonna matter here, Dan?
Oh, it might just matter here as NX is able to find the frag on the tail end, but Bobo King is able to be there for the trade. But look at the rest of the Crazy Raccoons are able to secure the frags needed. They are able to secure all of the eliminations, and they will complete the triple here. And Downpayment now in a dangerous situation. They have to go for the triple or else they are out. They are done for in this tournament.
Once they locked in Ultron and the Star-Lord, it almost feels like Crazy Raccoon knows exactly what to do. They're like, yeah, it's over. We locked this in. It's in our bag. And so far, it's been looking that way because right now, Downpayment, without the help of the res comms, it's like you don't have a second chance. You lose one team fight, and that's it. You lose one, that's it. Whereas Crazy Raccoons, they are very comfortable with their firepower prowess. And not to mention, NX on the Star-Lord, Vital on the Ultron, they have been killing it. They have been slaying it.
Oh, yeah. They're
Oh.
doing so much work right now, and now look at the situation that Downpayment are put in. Overtime or bust is the name of the game here for Downpayment as they try to stay alive and try to force a map number 5 here. This may be their last stand, and they need to go in swinging here. The gates open. This may be the final round that Downpayment will ever play here in Ignite Stage 2.
I mean, they gotta give it a try, right? They gotta push in, they gotta give it a try. Right now, the beacon is gonna be that one factor to bring at least one teammate from Crazy Raccoon, the fallen teammate at least, to come back to the battlefield. But right now, Vital is just safely shooting from a distance. Seems like there's no answer so far. But wait a minute, 6?
Yeah, this.
Ipasuko. Whoa.
Yeah, playing in the mid-range is just able to dink away Asuko, but Asuko does come back thanks to the BRB, but Vital, be a little bit careful here, but NX faces danger in its face as he's able to find one, able to dance his way back into safety, will use the portal to reposition as well, thanks to the team up with the Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah, and the fight continues as well. They're trying to unlock, but Crazy Raccoons is still doing a good job in holding on to the point. And that's thanks to Ripasuko and JT3 just being so steadfast in the front lines. Furikake will be the first one to employ the support utility. But Vital's going to be quick to follow up with the Rage of Ultron. So how will they be able to hold on to this point? Well, ultimate for ultimate then.
Yeah, Beautiful Pearls is going to be popped here, but NX has a perfect timing to use the Galactic Legend as the Meteor M is going to shut things down as well. Lumi going to get absolutely wiped out as NX and the rest of the crew look to defend what is left of Down Payment. They need to run for the hills. 2 minutes left on the clock. Keep that in mind here as Down Payment need to pull it together, need to find a way to break through the defense of Crazy Raccoon. And that right there is a great start.
It is a great start, right? But there's still plenty of time for Down Payment. There's still 2 minutes. While Crazy Raccoon, they gotta look to defend this as long as possible, at least until the very end of this 1 minute and 45 seconds. But NX so far doing a pretty good job. Has pretty low health, but that does not deter him from being aggressive. JT3, oh no, it's gonna go down to Lumi. Unfortunately, Seunghoon's gonna follow. So Ripasuko, it seems like Down Payment might be able to unlock this point.
Oh, yep. Woohee! Look at these. Oh my god, 6!
Wow, the hit scan, insane.
The hit scan is crazy. How does he land these shots?
99% accuracy, left clicks. That's probably it. But
Exactly.
probably with the help of the beautiful costumes, so guys, do check it out.
Yeah, we love that. 6
Exactly.
running. The new Hela costume. Look how beautiful it is. If you use the costume, we're gonna be able to left click like 6, just like that. Dinks away JT3.
JT3 was like, yeah, over and out. Wait, I'm actually out. So, fortunately, that's going to be the target. But Vitals with the Rage of Ultron gonna initiate the damage. Momoku's gonna be the victim right here. Good start for Crazy Raccoons. But Donald with the Groot is just brawling his way through. And Ripasuko fortunately has the beacon to come back. Gonna start off with the silent seduction. But Donald, gonna put that wall up, doesn't really matter. Lumi has the Fate of Both wall up for sustain. 6 as well for the Goddess of Death.
Yep, 6 using the Goddess of Death to find additional damage. Bobo King just gonna seal the deal here as the Strangling Prison
Wow.
will
this is
choke out Crazy Raccoon, but JT3 comes in with the Freedom Charge, but will get taken out accordingly.
Yeah, this is definitely something that is very, very hard right now because that first point unlock was super crucial. They were able to hold on a little bit longer, but now that it's starting to move, feels like Down Payment is getting that momentum that they need.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna look for, but Vital and NX team up to find 2. And it looks like Vital. Look at the tracking from this Ultron player as they all look to wipe out Down Payment yet again.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. I mean, so far, the trade-offs has been very good. Back and forth is really, really neck and neck, right? It's just a matter of that crucial team fight, that 1 minute all the way down. Because don't forget, Crazy Raccoons pushed the whole 3 points. Down Payment needs to do the same thing, and right now they are running out of time in order to make that happen.
What do you do here, Down Payment? You need to find an opportunity to come back into this game, a way back into the series, a way back into the tournament. This may be your last stand. They need to defend here. Or I should say, they need to keep the offensive going, I should say. As Furukakai opens things up with the invisible boundary, that Cosmic Yarn by Lostro is going to be dealt with immediately. As the Silent Seduction is going to be ripped on both sides, but 6 is going to take full advantage of it first. So many targets, needs to find the right one.
Well, the target is definitely... No one's going down just yet, but Fun again on the Emma Frost. Just doing what Emma does best. The choke slam. Just keeping everyone up. The Groot coming in, Strangling Prison coming in, Goddess of Death. No expenses spared. Everything is gonna come in. JT3 coming in with the Freedom Charge as well. Wow! The Hela taking out NX before it actually expires. So beautifully done. But no, Momoki is gonna get taken out by Lastro as well. So Crazy Raccoon appears to have the better of the exchange so far.
Yep. So far, so good is the name of the game for the Crazy Raccoons. There's 5 seconds left here. Lumi needs to get
Block.
the portal down, but it's gonna
Block,
be just
block,
in
block
time.
him,
But the
block him
body
out,
blocks,
block him out.
but they're able to step foot onto the side. But it's only Lumi right now. Everyone else still struggling to get in, and Lumi with that isolation will get taken out. The Cosmic Giver might just seal the deal here. Down payment. They have their payment down. They were able to pay for a map, for one map victory, but in the end, Crazy Raccoon will take full advantage and take the series 3-1.
Beautifully done. My God. That was just so intense. Like the block, I feel like that block at that one part, it bought so much time. And then it bought that time for like half the duration of the portal. And then when they finally do get through, it's like a one person, one by one going down. And it just hurts because that's the worst way to go out. You know what I mean? Like one person going down after the other instead of going through together. But that's what we have to expect from a desperation portal. But ultimately, Crazy Raccoons is going to solidify this with a 3-1 victory.
Indeed. Huge props to Crazy Raccoon. They're still in this tournament. One of the teams being the heavy favorites to win here in Ignite Stage 2 in the Asia region. And they're going to have to make a tear through the lower bracket. Now, setting up a match up against XOXO1.
Yeah. I mean, this has definitely got... At least, hey, they've broken the streak of a full 5 map, right? It's still a 4 map.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
Close, but yeah. We were able to prevent another map of 5. Although it is cinema, it's going to force us to work a little bit overtime, you know?
Oh, it's okay. I mean, it's a very interesting game after all.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good so far. The back and forth though, but one thing's for sure, NX is definitely the force to be reckoned with. The ace in the hole for Team Crazy Raccoon. This is definitely something that other teams have to pay attention to. Like if you want to shut down Crazy Raccoons, you gotta shut down NX. Because that guy, give him Star-Lord, he'll get that elims somewhere, somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not even that. Vital also being an absolute menace here throughout this entire series as well. Just quietly doing his own thing on the Adam Warlock on some maps, now piloting the Ultron here on this map in particular, especially since Downpayment decided to open up the Ultron and give it, or at least allow Crazy Raccoon to lock it in for themselves. And he has been the one of the better secondary duels we've seen, where that will support NX, whereas it was mostly Hyon, but unfortunately I think Hyon was not able to make it here into the series. But they do have substitutes, and Vital really did pick up the mantle, pick up where Hyon left off, and just allowed Crazy Raccoon to just push on forward, overcome Downpayment, knocking them out, and move to face XOXO1.
Yeah. And Crazy Raccoon versus XOXO1 is definitely going to be a match not to be missed, because the last time they met, Crazy Raccoons actually had high praises for XOXO as well. Albeit they did have the W over XOXO. So let's see. XOXO is definitely watching right now because they've been playing in game number 1. They have time to rest until match number 4, which is gonna happen today as well. So let's see what's gonna happen right after this. But I believe we're gonna have the interview with the same person, Annex. I would definitely love to see what his thoughts are. But yeah, for now, I mean, continuing the streak, they're continuing the streak in the lower brackets, slowly but surely, overcoming one adversary at a time.
Crazy Raccoons also almost played every single match being a full 5 maps almost. Obviously, their map was all they won 3-2 against Zero Tenacity. Then they lost 2-3 to Crazy Raccoon, and this one almost went to a full 5. But Crazy Raccoon were able to secure it in 4, and we have gotten word that NX will be joining us yet again. Another chance to get a feel of how he's feeling after that big win here in the lower bracket up against Downpayment. Here he is. Welcome back, NX. How you feeling after that one?
I'm feeling good, thank you.
All right. Was it did you feel like it was a close game? Or do you feel like after you ban out the res comps, take out the res comps, that it's pretty much settled?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I was pretty not too happy with that loss, but you know, closed it out.
Yeah. All right. And Dan, you have any questions?
I'm just wondering. You guys are playing up against EXO. You guys have played each other in the past where you guys won 2-0. Do you have a feel that this might turn out a little closer, turn out a little different now that you are playing against them in a best of 5 environment?
I mean, I think they've improved a lot, but like I don't think anything's gonna change. I think we're still gonna win. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
All right, that's a lot of confidence coming in. You guys will be facing off in the final match for today. But yeah, before anything else, anything you want to say to your opponents before you actually settle it once and for all? Because one of you is gonna go on ahead and be that next finalist.
Well, I don't have a message for EXO, but I do have a message for Gen G. If you lose, we will beat you again. Okay? So do not lose.
Oh, okay. Right, everyone write that down because we are setting ourselves up for an absolute banger. Thank you, NX, for joining us, and we will see you and your team play later tonight.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good luck. Wow, he does have a message.
Bold
there.
statement.
I mean,
Up against Shenji, yeah.
he deserves it, man. That guy,
Oh,
MVP. MVP every single time he plays. And on the Magneto, on the Star-Lord. So yeah, definitely extremely entertaining.